Hello everybody, Navy Vet 76 on the way to the range. I've been working on the H&R M1 Garand for a while now. For those of you that follow me already know that. And you'll know that I replaced some parts in my trigger group and got that working correctly again. Also, I just recently, in the last week, 2 weeks, I ordered a operating rod spring to replace the old operating rod spring. And I've been looking at load data for the M1 Garand, and I have been working on a load for the Garand as well. I've been using 150 grain full metal jacket flat bottom bullets for my reloads, and I came across 1500 bullet deal 150 grain full metal jacket boat tails. So I'm going to try those today and see how they work. I hope I don't bore you with repetition when it comes to some of my firearms, but as I've said before, that's how my load development works. And with the Garand, you know, you always hear people say, you're going to bend your op rod, you're going to bend your op rod. Well, the data I got is data for the Garand, so we're going to go with that. And I'm kind of excited to try that today. My daughter came into town, and we're meeting up today at the range. I don't get to see her very often. She lives in San Antonio, and I've been there a few times over the years I've been alive. Nice little town, but it's hotter than heck, especially in the summertime. So she brought her Smith & Wesson, I believe it's an MP shield, and we're going to shoot that and maybe a few other pistols today. So, guess I'll see you out at the range. Okay, another video from Navy Vet out at the range with, again, my H&R M1 Garand. And I'm doing another reload video, and I'm using Armscor Full Metal Jacket Boat Tail 150 grain ammo this time, and IMR 4895 at 49 grains. My overall length is 3 inches 270 thousandths, and of course I'm using the CCI large rifle primer. I wanted to see how these boat tails do, and so that's what we're going to do today. I also put, as I've already mentioned, I put another operating rod spring in here, and as you already know, I did repair the trigger group, and I'm hoping my chronograph will read. It's a little crooked, and we're shooting at 100 yards. I want to get an idea of the speed, but I'm also trying to test these bullets. .26-31, not bad. Actually feeling quite a bit of recoil. It's freaking painful. That one's 26-66. .26-14. 27-15. 2643, and just for let you all know, I'm aiming at the 6 o'clock position, right at the bottom of the target. I'm not splitting the target in half with the front sight, just easier to see. Oh my goodness, that recoil is painful. 2668. 2677. Should be a ping here pretty soon. There it is. All right. So, I'm going to take a look, see where we're at. Adjust the focus a little bit. Going the wrong way. It appears it doesn't really like these boat tails. Yeah, it's not a very tight group at all. Obviously, with the higher velocity, it's going to shoot high, which it does. And shooting really high and to the left. So I'm not going to shoot anymore with this ammo. I'll go try it in my other rifles and see how it does. But I wanted to do some ammo testing on this one, and it appears it doesn't like the boat tails at all. So I'm not going to waste any more on it. I'll try them in my other rifles and see how it goes. So at the break, I'll take you downrange and we'll take a look. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Again, camera's showing my light setting isn't great, and I'm hoping I can edit that out when I get home. I have two other rifles in 30-06, and they're both bolt action, and we'll see how we do with those. I will say there's quite a bit of bullet jump, and what that means is the distance between where the bullet and the rifling would meet. And I used my gauge, my full length gauge, or overall length gauge, to try and get a good length on the bullets in the bolt action, and it pushes the bullet completely out of the case. So there's quite a bit of jump. I don't know about the Garand. I don't have a case length gauge for that. My point aim was here. Got one there, and then the rest of them are up here. So yeah, if I was getting a tighter group, I would work with it, but I'm not. So I'm going to have to go back to the jacketed flat bottom bullets. It definitely doesn't like these. If I could get a longer bullet, maybe an ELD, 168 grain, it might work, but this one does not. All right, I'll see you in the next video.